Bradley Roby got called for the old lowering the helmet and making contact with an opponent when the available angles would suggest that he did not make helmet contact with Cameron Brate. There he is coming in. He doesn't even hit him with his helmet. He puts his head down, and at most it may have been a glancing blow on the side. They were short of the first down. The drive was over at that point when it's 3-3. Look at this. What's the unnecessary roughness there? And it can't be the blow to the head because Brate has caught the ball and he's become a runner. He's fair game for a shoulder or an elbow to the head. See, that's the problem. I'm not saying that it's been wrong for the NFL to create this hypersensitivity to hitting defenseless players in the head and neck area. The problem is we all have our own brains rewired to think anytime we see something like that now, it should be a penalty. That's not, that elbow, that shoulder to the head of Cameron Brate when he's in a position to protect himself is not a foul. I don't know what the foul was there. Right. That was horrible. And that's why they need to have some sort of replay assistance that's 15 yards of field position given up in that moment, extends the drive with 15 yards for a phantom call that resides in the discretion of whoever felt like throwing a flag in that moment. Maybe so they would get Bruce Arians off their ass. Maybe that's why they threw it.
Well, I was looking at some stuff that Tyrann Mathieu and Cameron Jordan said after the game, and basically they were like, man, it didn't look like a foul on the field. And one of the things there is like, okay, not only did it not look like a foul, but he ran through it. So, like, if you were going to put that on a tape and you're going to teach off of that, you would say, oh, well, what's wrong here is that Roby dropped his head and wasn't looking at what he was trying to tackle. And so effectively, it's a missed tackle. So, like, how can you have unnecessary roughness on a missed tackle? Like, it's a really, really weird, bad, and I think, frankly, a wrong call when you have something like that, because there was nothing unnecessary about what Roby was trying to do, and he missed the tackle. So how are you going to say it's unnecessary roughness if he misses the tackle?
There is no foul in the rule book for attempted unnecessary roughness. That's what that was, right? I mean, attempted murder, attempted robbery, attempted this, attempted that. That'll get you in trouble with the law. Attempted unnecessary roughness is not a foul in the National Football League. So it really is amazing to me that they called this. There's nothing there that is unnecessary. There's nothing there that's even rough other than the blow to the head, which is perfectly legal.
Right. And when you have that kind of game-changing call that, you said it's 15 yards and it extends that drive, but especially when it's on third down, they make the stop, they're going to get the ball back. Like, that really, really, really does change the game. And frankly, I don't think the NFL wants officials to make game-changing calls like that.
Absolutely not. And it's one of those where, every week the officials get graded and they obsess over those grades like high schoolers obsess over their TikTok followers. I mean, it really is odd. Peter King did a deep dive. He was in, hey, I'm hip, baby. How do you do, fellow kids? He was embedded with the officiating crew several years ago, and it was obvious that they are obsessed with their grades because it determines a lot of things, including whether or not you remain employed. But somebody will get downgraded for that. There's no way that whoever's in charge of supervising the officials is going to say, good job. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.